Now, let's look at that word, thanksgiving. There are two words there. We can split it. Thanks and giving. Thanks and giving. By now, we know that you can give material things. Money, clothing, shoes, houses. And that's what the world celebrates. But we know, every wise man or woman knows that giving or getting the immaterial things are far more valuable than material things. No wonder the scripture says in 2 Corinthians 4:18, says, why we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. It says, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. God values your heart, that is the immaterial part, more than the money. I know you can want to give money to God, and we will take it. But truly, the truth is this. What God really wants is your heart. And please give your heart to Him. Now, so when we look at this, we particularly look at expectations. Now, what happens to us is this. God, when we relate with God, we have expectations of God. We expect Him to bless us. We expect Him to clothe us, feed us, give us good things of life. Most of us, myself inclusive, our expectations are high, and rightly so. But where we miss it is in the area of timing. Now, when God does not meet our timing, our thanksgiving becomes lukewarm. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that God is not meeting His timing. And I've learned, and I'm learning, that I will not allow the fact that the timing I've set is not what God's timing, I will not allow it to affect my thanksgiving. And that's why today I'm asking and I'm praying that all our hearts will rise up to thank this God. You see, God is not going to work. He's not bound to work according to your timing. So because we are focused on material expectations, we do not count, or rather we discount the immaterial things that He does for us. Imagine, air. Compare air and oxygen. If you are to buy oxygen, what will have happened? Oxygen, the cost is high. But air is free. Thank Him for the air that you breathe. You are eating. Imagine that you are being fed instead of eating. You have peace. Imagine if you are in trouble. COVID-19. Let's look at COVID-19. Imagine what's happening in Africa and what's happening in America. Why? The mercies of God. And that is enough reason to say thank you, Lord. One thing I also learned is this. Prayer will not work without thanksgiving. Colossians 4:2 says, continue in prayer and watch in it with thanksgiving. Philippians 4:6 says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, it says, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. You see, thanksgiving gives fuel to our prayers. Prayer without an attitude of thanksgiving, it doesn't go far. You see, thanksgiving in prayer shows that we are standing firm in faith. Expectations. So manage your expectations, and then your thanksgiving will come from the heart. And thanksgiving must be approached with gratitude. The dictionary defines thanksgiving as the expression of gratitude, especially to God. Do you appreciate Him? Do you appreciate everything He has done? Now, what kind of thanks are you giving to God? Are you giving Him discounted thanks or heartfelt thanks? You see, when you give the whole of your heart to Him, then thanksgiving becomes like breathing, effortless. Effortless. You see, thanksgiving is usually a response to giving. But you see, God has given us the greatest gift in His Son, Jesus Christ. That is the best gift you can get. And that is enough reason to thank Him from now till eternity. Because it's a priceless. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. And He has given Him to you, He has given Him to me. And so, that is enough reason to thank God. I'd like us at this moment just to thank Him once again. Can we just pray and thank God? Thank God for your life. Thank Him for everything that He has done for you. Thank Him for the air that you breathe. Everything. For the fact that you sleep and you wake up. How you don't use drugs to sleep. Just thank Him for everything. And I know there will be one or two people that are listening to this. your thanksgiving has been lukewarm. You have not expressed thanksgiving to him because you don't even know him. Because your relationship with him is not where it ought to be. I want you to pause and just ask yourself, Lord, I need you in my life. And think. Because if you don't have him, your thanksgiving cannot be complete. Father, I pray for my friends. I pray for my brothers. I pray for my sisters. I pray for the mommies and the daddies that do not have you. That, Lord, I ask, come into their hearts. And I want you to join me in prayer and say, Father, come into my heart. Help me. Help me. Do what only you can do in my life. Free me. Free me to be your child. Father, as they prayed, Lord, I know you have answered. And you have translated them from the kingdom of darkness into the kingdom of light. Thank you. A few announcements. Our study of Revelations continues. We call it Divine Disclosure. We continue in this, and then we've been interesting. I believe you've been going along with us. We've been sending the scriptures every day, and you see that Revelation is not as mysterious as it actually looks. We only need to take the step to read it, and God will continue to bless us as we do that. Now, we would like to also announce that please continue to observe safety regulations, use of face masks, wash your hands with soap and water, sanitize your hands, and do all this because it is important, and keep social distance. It's important that we protect ourselves and protect the people around us. Now, government has actually announced that church will start on the 21st. We will get back to you on the guidelines. We are putting many things in place. We are going to have sanitizers at the door. We are going to have wash points. We are going to have all these in place. We are fumigating the place. All these things are being put in place just for your safety. And so we'll let you know how church will be organized. And then we'll see next Sunday, and we'll see physically on the 21st. Thank you. God bless.
Can we do it together? Sing. My Jesus,
my Jesus,
my Savior,
my Savior.
There is no one like you, Lord.
Lord, there is none.
There's nobody like our God.
Like you.
All of my days,
All of my days,
I want to praise.
I want to praise.
Yes,
The wonders of your mighty love.
oh, can I hear you sing? My comfort,
My comfort,
and you were my shelter.
my shelter, tower of refuge and strength. Let every breath
That I am,
all that I
never cease to worship.
am never cease to
Oh, for your promises.